Greetings friends and welcome back to Grand Adventure. I'm your host Mark Guido, and this week we're going to share with you our experience with the Global Link keyless RV entry door latch. So stay tuned. So by the time you're watching this, we are already back on the road for 7 full months of RV travel all across North America, and we're really excited about bringing you along. If you need a little bit more information about where we're heading, we'll put a link right here on the screen so you can go back and check out that episode. But in the meantime, one of the last projects we had before we leave was to install this keyless entry door latch from Global Link. And we had a number of reasons that we decided to switch from the one we were using to this one. You may remember a while back we added a keyless entry latch to our RV's main entry door. And that is an incredibly convenient feature because you can open the door without the key, either by using a touchpad or in the case of this particular lock that we put on, you also have a Bluetooth phone app that will unlock the door, which is convenient if you pull up in the truck. You can unlock the door before you even get out of the truck. That's great if it's raining. It's great if you're bringing in bags of groceries. But anyway, we've wanted for a while now to try a different keyless entry to our door. And there are 3 reasons for that. Number 1, almost as soon as we put that video out, that particular door latch brand and model became unavailable. So we have no way to recommend it to you. Number 2, it started to occasionally stick, which is a major annoyance when you have a keyless entry latch and you have to dig the key out of your pocket to unlock the keyless entry latch. And the third problem that we had is that it meant yet another key. You see, when we got our RV manufactured by KZ, all the doors, our main entry door as well as every single one of our baggage doors, worked off a single key. And by going with a different brand, that meant that we had a second key for our main entry door, separate from the same key that opened all of our baggage doors. I know, first world problems. So when we had the opportunity to try one from Global Link, thanks to our friends over at eTrailer, we jumped at the opportunity. You see, if you have one of these purple keys for your RV and all your doors are keyed alike, those purple keys and those locks are made by Global Link. And Global Link makes their own, the Ultra ES Pro keyless entry system. You can get this keyed alike to your existing keys. I don't need any more keys. This way we'll be able to use a single key to open all our doors when a key is necessary for the keyless entry. And we still have a touchpad and Bluetooth entry with the Ultra ES Pro from Global Link. Again, thanks to our friends over at eTrailer. So let's take a look at what comes in this box from Global Link before we set about showing how easy it is to install this. We have a quick start guide with instructions. Put those aside for the moment. We have a bag with a strike plate, battery, and the necessary screws. And we have the door latch itself, which, just like our existing one, comes with the outer panel, the inside panel, and another set of Global Link keys. So whether you have a conventional door latch that came with your RV or whether you've done like we've done and put a touchpad on here, a different one, the removal process is pretty much the same. You more or less have 4 screws that you just remove and then separate the 2 halves. And just like the new one, my old one just has a little cable harness there that connects the two halves. I'll flip this door around. Now the last thing we're going to do is remove the striker plate via the two screws that hold it in. Try not to drop the screw there. Now, pull the striker plate off, and the outer edge should just pull right out. Now this cutout in the door is pretty much a standard size on most RVs, whether you had a traditional door latch installed or whether you replaced it with an aftermarket one like we did. These holes, these cutouts in the door are fairly standard, so no cutting should be required. And taking a look at this new latch from Global Link, it seems to be very well made. The outer casing is entirely made of aluminum. I'm guessing it's machined aluminum, but it's some kind of nice heavy metal. It feels solid. It feels like a good build quality. And installing this will be just as simple as reversing the process that we used to remove the old door latch. So the first thing we'll do is take the outer half, slip it into the opening. So now the next step is going to install the door edge plate. You know, a moment ago I was referring to this as the striker plate. That's really not the right terminology. The striker plate is actually over on the door frame. But this we'll call the door edge plate and simply use two screws to hold that in place. And that also helps to hold the outer half of the latch unit in place. Now, we have what's known as a right-hand open door. These are available for both right and left-handed door openings. And put those two screws in. They're short screws, so I'm going to want to make sure those are torqued well. Now we're going to take the inner half of the door. We'll plug together the wiring harness. Easier said than done when you get old and you can't see very well. There we go. And we'll tuck the excess wire back up in. Now, here's one thing you need to make sure of. You can see this red backing to the deadbolt lever. That has to go over that little stud, and it's got a flat side, so it needs to line up with that. And we need to make sure that we don't pinch the control wire in any way. So let's see. Down, that looks to be about right. Oh, hang on, we got some protective items that I didn't remove. And the trick is getting it in that little deadbolt lever. Yeah, that should be the right position. It should be about 90 degrees to the left. But the problem is you really can't see what you're doing. There we go. Now I got it. All right, we're going to take those 4 screws and put them in to sandwich the two halves together. One thing I do like about this one is there's a nice deep grab handle. A lot of these have a very shallow handle here because of the battery compartment, but this one has something you can really hang on to close the door. The door latch comes pre-programmed with a 4-digit entry code. However, it is programmable, so you can input any 4-digit code that you are likely to remember. To unlock the door, press any key to turn the keypad on, and then type in your code. And you can open the door. The latch has a nice solid feel to it. To lock it, just hold down the first 2 buttons. It'll make a little tone combination to show you that now the door is locked. Once again, to open it, press any button, your code, and the door is unlocked. The app that comes with the Global Link lock may win the award for the most simplistic smartphone app ever. Once you have the lock paired to your phone, it's just touch the button. If it's green, it's unlocked. Touch the button, and if it's red, it's locked. So now this is probably our last product review episode for a while, because as you're watching this, we are speeding across the United States, heading for the Northeast, and we would be thrilled to bring you along on over 7 months of cinematic RV travel episodes. So if you're not yet a Grand Adventurer, I can't think of a better time than now for you to go smash that little subscribe button right down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a Grand Adventure, which we premiere every Wednesday evening. We hope that you found our experience with the Global Link keyless RV entry door lock useful to you. If you like this episode, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, that's where you'll find the comments section, where we always love to hear from you after each Grand Adventure. We'd be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. So until next Wednesday, from Parts Unknown on the road, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.